Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Wade Boggs fan. I hope you all had a really nice weekend. I had a very nice and interesting weekend. My wife and I went to a local fair, one of the largest fairs in central Pennsylvania. And while we were there, we stopped by one of the food stands, and I happened to run into two high school classmates of mine that I hadn't seen since our last class reunion. Well, the reason why I'm mentioning this is one of the guys is named Steve. He was the one that was responsible for me acquiring my 1964 Topps Mickey Mantle card back in the early 80s. Now, I mentioned this card in my 500 subscriber contest giveaway video as one of the cards that I would never sell from my collection. And I told the story as much as I could remember that I knew I got it from my classmate Steve. He had a bunch of 64 Topps cards, but I could not remember exactly how I acquired the card. Whether I bought the card, I don't think he gave them to me, or traded, or what transpired. So when I was there, I said, Steve, I said, do you remember, and I said, it must have been from in the early 80s, that you had some baseball cards from 1964 and that somehow I acquired them? He goes, yeah. He says, I remember. He said, they were my aunt's. And I said, okay, because I knew, again, they were from a family member, but I couldn't remember the relation. So it was his aunt had a bunch of 64 Topps baseball cards. And he's like, yeah, he says, there was one that you really, really wanted. And I said, yeah, it was the Mickey Mantle card. He goes, yeah. And I said, Steve, I said, do you remember how I got that card? And he says, yeah, he says, I think I traded a Terry Bradshaw. I think you gave me a Terry Bradshaw card. So he must have been a Steelers fan and saw that I had a Terry Bradshaw card. And so I guess we traded even up for the Mickey Mantle. So I think I got the better end of the deal there, even though this Mickey Mantle is severely miscut, off-centered, probably more miscut than off-centered, not great condition, but it's still a Mickey Mantle card. Now, as for how I got the other 64 cards, there was probably maybe a stack of 50. My guess is, since I traded for this one, I had some other cards, either football or baseball cards that he wanted, so we must have done some major wheeling and dealing for me to pick up the other 64 Topps cards. But I think I finally solved the mystery of exactly how I came across this 1964 Topps Mickey Mantle card for my collection. I traded a Terry Bradshaw card for it. So pretty cool. So yeah, very enlightening weekend, very fun weekend. All right, as I mentioned, my 500 subscriber contest video, that's still going. You still have some time to enter. So far, I have 23 entries, and I'm going to show the ones that I know of on the screen here. So these are the ones that have done a video response, or for those who don't do content, who commented on my video. So 23 so far. If you've done a response, a video response in particular, I think I have all the comments from on that video looking at it. But if you've done a video response and you don't see your name on that list, please let me know because I don't want to miss any of the entries. Again, you still have some time. The contest ends midnight Eastern Standard Time on October 10th, this coming Sunday. So would love to have some more entries. As a reminder, I'm giving away for the second place prize a $25 gift card, an eBay gift card, and the first place prize is a $50 eBay gift card, to show my appreciation for all of you for getting me to the 500 subscriber, now past the 500 subscriber level. All right, I do have some cards to show off in this video. As most of you know, I have a pretty strict card collecting budget. Don't have a lot of money to spend on cards any given month, and sort of the end of September and into the month of October here, with other obligations that I have to take care of that are a priority, I may not be buying as many cards as I normally would in any given month. So I'm anticipating fewer mail day videos. So what I thought I'd do is sprinkle in some showcase uh, videos of cards I have of certain Hall of Famers. Now, these aren't complete player run videos. I don't think I've completed a complete player run of a Hall of Famer yet. Still working on them. So this would be a mixture of most likely some modern cards of that player, as well as some vintage playing day cards of that player. So I thought I would start off with none other than Hank Aaron. So I'll be showing off some of my Hank Aaron cards. But before I do that, one last thing. If you like this video, would really appreciate a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, would love for you to subscribe to my channel. And also click that bell so you can be notified when I upload my next video. Okay, with that said, let's go check out some of my Hank Aaron baseball cards. All right, I'm going to start off with some of the modern Hank Aaron cards I have and then get into my vintage cards. So the first one here is from, I think it's 2011. Topps, I think this is the Kimball Champions. It's a mini card made to look like one of the old time. I think there was a Kimball set, not sure when it came out. I want to say it's a pre-war, but it's a remix or remake of that. And on the back is the checklist of all the cards in the set. Most of them are Hall of Famers. There's a couple in there that aren't Hall of Famers. I can see Dale Murphy there, but a lot of people I'm sure consider that he should be a Hall of Famer. But anyway, yeah, pretty cool little insert mini set there. Next one is a gold standard, the Topps insert card. Little gold medallion, foil there for 700, reaching 700 home runs. Here is the back of the card. It's from 2012. Again, a lot of these inserts are going to be from 2011 to maybe 2015, 2016, something like that, I think. But again, not very, expensive cards, but just ones I've picked up through opening packs. Here's another insert, the Golden Greats. Nice image of Hank there. Capture the Flag. That must be when he won the pennant there, when the Braves won the pennant. And that's from looks like from 2012. Next, looks like a, sort of like a time capsule or highlight date. Aaron Hammer's first of, oh, come on, let's focus here. Aaron Hammer's first of 755 home runs back on April 23rd, 1954. And this card looks like to be from 2015, I believe that says. Yep, 2015. Cool image of him there. The next one, I wish this was the original, but it is not. Focus there here. Come on. I don't know what's going on with my camera. There we go. And it is the Burger's Best insert from 2016, it looks like. Yes. So what they did was, it was an insert. They reproduced some iconic, I guess you could say, or some of the best baseball cards that have been released. And they labeled it Burger's Best for Cy Burger, who led Topps, I think, from the get-go in the 50s. Very influential in the history of baseball cards. And so, yeah, there's the remake of Hank Aaron's 54 Topps rookie. One day, maybe I'll own the actual thing. We'll see. Here's one that is the MLB debut. April 13th, 1954. Again, another really cool image. And again, these are ones that I got in packs, but if I wanted to buy these, it'd probably be just a couple bucks. Nothing crazy, but still cool cards to have. This is from 2016. Here's another one called Archetypes. Hank Aaron insert. None of these are serial numbered. Let's see if I can see the year. 20, well, it's hard to tell. 2015 or 16. Really hard to tell. Looks like 2015. So there's the card there. All right, another one featuring two Hall of Famers, Hank Aaron and Stan Musial, Eclipsing History. And it tells about Hank Aaron passing Ty Cobb's record for career total bases in 1962, but he was still behind Stan Musial. But I guess by 1972, Hank Aaron overtook Stan Musial in the career total bases, and when he retired, he had 6,856 total bases. Very impressive. And this insert is from 2015. So, go. Now the next one is a cool one. I do not know how I came across this card. I may have picked it up at my local card shop decades ago. Really, really cool image of Hank Aaron. And it is from the Pacific Baseball Legends set. And it was produced, let's see here, if I can zoom in, 1988. Pacific Trading Cards. I think this may be the only one that I have of in this set. Again, I must have picked it up at my local card shop. Not sure what drew me to getting this card, but it's a really cool, inexpensive Hank Aaron card. Here's one from Topps Heritage Flashback. Hank Hammer's hit number 2000. So again, going away from all his home runs or RBIs and showing off, I guess, when he hit his 2000th career hit. Looks like the back is in the fashion of a 64 Topps there. Did it in 1964. That's probably why. So, pretty cool card. Right here is one from 2020, Allen and Ginter. Love Allen and Ginter. Just love the designs, usually the background, coloring. Older picture, it looks like, of Hank Aaron. And of course, as with Allen and Ginter, the stats are like written out. A little hard to figure out, but at any rate, some background information on his career stats. Here is a cool one. This is the Greats insert from Topps. It's a thicker card. Really nice, as you can see there. It's a thicker card. This one is from, if it'll show up, 2013. One of the greatest home run hitters. Well, one of the greatest all time. Forget about just the home runs, but really, really nice card. And the next to, well, not next to last, but this is from let's see if that was from, I think this is from Topps Archives. The modern set. I want to say this is from 2020. See if that's right. It'll zoom in here. Oh, come on, camera. Don't know why it does not want to zoom in. There we go. Yep, 2020 Topps Archives. Nice looking card. All right, let's see here. This one was a special online, buy it from Topps online. And it is in the style of the 1980 Topps set. And this is the Throwback Thursday set featuring the 3,000 Hit Club members. And I do not know why my camera here is, there we go, not wanting to focus. All right, so this card features, again, 2 Hall of Famers, Roberto Clemente and Hank Aaron. And it is from the Topps Throwback Thursday set. They would come out, I forget how many were in the set, maybe about 10 or 12 cards, I think. I ended up buying, I wanted the Boggs card, and so I just decided, I think, to buy the entire set online because I had a whole bunch of Hall of Famers. So, and the last one, of course, is from my new collecting focus, the Modern Short Print Image Variations. This one is from 2017, and just love that image. And there's the back. All right, on to my vintage cards, my playing day cards of Hank Aaron. Don't have too many. I wish I had more. But here are some from, I had mentioned 1964 Topps Mickey Mantle. These were in the rest of the stack that I traded for with my buddy Steve. And these are some league leader cards that started off the 64 set. And here is the 63 National League batting leaders. I believe he finished 4th, but again, 2 Hall of Famers, Roberto Clemente and Hank Aaron. Not the greatest condition, but as you can see on the back here, there's even some pencil writing. I mean, it's, yeah, but yep, he finished 3rd in the National League with a 319 average. Actually tied for 3rd. And what's also interesting is I have the home run leaders with 4 Hall of Famers: Hank Aaron, Willie McCovey, Willie Mays, and Orlando Cepeda. So Hank Aaron in 1963 tied for 3rd in batting average. He tied for 1st with Willie McCovey, if you can see that, with 44 home runs. And I also have the 1963 RBI leaders, in which he led the National League in RBIs with 130. So he came fairly close to getting the Triple Crown. He led in RBIs, tied for the league in home runs, and finished tied for 3rd in batting average. So there are my 1964 Topps Hank Aaron cards. I don't have the solo card, and again, these aren't in the best condition, but really love that one with 4 Hall of Famers. And then I have my 1965 Topps. Just have 3 true playing day regular cards of Hank Aaron. This was graded by Beckett in a 7. I hope someday to get this converted to PSA, but really nice example there of the 65 Topps card. There is the back of it. And then to finish off my showcase are the 2 cards that I picked up at this year's National. The first one is the 1956 Topps. Was looking for the 55, didn't quite find one in my price range that I liked, so I picked up the 56 instead in a 3. I think it's a really nice looking 3, well centered. Don't mind the corners. And of course, that is Willie Mays then. They're sliding into home plate, not actually Hank Aaron. And there is the back of it. Nice clean back. And the last one to finish off this showcase, really like this one. Probably so far my favorite Hank Aaron card. It's the 1955 Bowman. Picked this up in a 4. Got a really nice deal on it. Very pleased with it. With these 55 Bowmans, the centering and also, the chipping with that dark wood sort of border on the card really picks up the chipping. This one, you can't see too much chipping. Yeah, the corners, give it the 4, but a really nice example of the 55 Bowman there. And here is the back. So there you have it, my up-to-date current Hank Aaron showcase, my Hank Aaron cards. Obviously, I hope to build upon this in the future. You never can go wrong with Hank Aaron cards. That's all I have for you. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.